Hey good people, it's Tashara from Politics and Fashion here today with 5 bust-down outfit formulas for the party season. I'm talking about these are going to be the formulas that you want to use when determining your holiday wear this season. If that sounds good to you, just keep watching. Today's video is in partnership with the kind people over at Farfetch, and you will already know that I am a big proponent of shopping with intention and conscious consumption. I also love being able to find a deal, and that's where Farfetch enters the chat. They partner with brands and retailers from all across the world, and they're able to give you a huge variety of sizes, which I love, as well as helping you to find the lowest price for the item. I can't tell you how many times I have found something that I love on another website and gone to Farfetch and found it much cheaper. And so it is a one-stop shop for everything you can think of as far as fashion is concerned: clothing, accessories, shoes, and I have some great pieces to share with you in today's video. And most importantly, I'm talking about outfit formulas here because I do want us to think about what it would mean for us to wear these pieces not just during the holiday season. So I'm taking pieces that actually can be amplified and judged up a little bit, but really you could wear them all year long. And that's the lane that I'm in. I love a good stunt piece, but what I love more is interchangeability and versatility. So let's jump into the first look. Now, obviously, I have to include in my outfit formulas my style pillar that I shout out in my ebook, How to Declutter Your Wardrobe and Curate a Closet That You Love, and that is elevated simplicity, okay? Elevated simplicity. And what that means is we're going to take something that folks may see and think, oh, that's a pretty simple item, but we're going to take it up a notch, and that's where that elevation comes in at. And it is this dress that I'm wearing today by So Lace London. I've seen their pieces around before. I think they make a great party wear, also at a really, really good price. And so this dress, when I ordered it, I had no idea what I was going to get. I actually was like, let me just take a gamble, right? I think I can pull it off, but I'm not sure, especially because of the sizing. And I'm so happy that I did, y'all, because when I tell you, it has stretch. It is comfortable. It makes the curves curve. And then we get to this little element right here around the neck. And then we have the clavicle being accentuated. I'll get to the clavicle in just a moment. It is an entire vibe. And the fact that it's black and white lets me know that if I have another formal event, a wedding, for example, that's after 5 or a cocktail party to attend, I'm pulling this right out of the closet. For reference, I am almost 6 feet tall, and look at how long this dress is on me. And so if you are more petite, you may have to get it hemmed. But for my tall girlies, I was really pleasantly surprised because it's not often that things actually are this length on me. I'm typically the one trying to get the hem released. I got this in a size UK 12. Team Slim Thick, okay? And so even though it is a bit big up top, I could definitely stand to get it taken in a bit. The idea that it fits the hips and the butt well and it has stretch makes it really comfortable to wear. And the shoes that I am wearing are by Aquazzura. This style is available on Farfetch. And just imagine if I was wearing this version. Because again, we're talking about elevated simplicity. How can we take what we have? How can we take what otherwise is a pretty simple garment and then take it up a notch, all right? And so these shoes with the rhinestones on them, and I'm gonna show you something else in a minute that has rhinestones, those two together would be a bad collabo. Don't have that version, but what I do have are the suede version with the gold ball on the heel. And talking about walking away and leaving crumbs behind, 8. It's gonna leave you some crumbs. That's what the heel does. That is what the heel does because no one saw that coming. From the front, they see, oh, she's wearing a nice pair of shoes, a little strappy sandal, a little crisscross sandal, but you're gonna with the heat in the back. You absolutely do. And the gold then plays really nicely with the gold Bottega clutch, also available on Farfetch. And I am wearing this new pair of earrings by my favorite earring brand called Natia and Laco. If you are not new around here, then you know I have raved on and on about them. This is my third pair of earrings by Natia and Laco. The second pair, I lost one in Miami, and I'm still holding on to it because I feel like it might pop back up somewhere, but for now, it is gone. And so I was looking for a replacement, and I love the fact that these have that black outline and they're still that classic Natia and Laco drop, which they do often. They do very statement jewelry, which is another key component of this outfit formula. If you are wearing something this holiday season that feels very pared down, then juxtapose it with very bold accessories like a gold clutch, like a shoe that has a little bit of excitement to it, and of course like a drop statement earring. And that is the first outfit formula of elevated simplicity for your holiday wear. And then number 2, we're going to go to Fearless Feathers. I'm talking about, this is a feather that ain't never scared. Ain't never scared. And you just gonna pop out with this one on. Tell me you're not. Because I know you are. I actually wore this skirt recently to a friend's birthday party, and I wore it with a graphic tee and a pair of heels that I'm going to show you very soon. But what I realized about this skirt that I absolutely love, that at my height, it still works even though it's a mini skirt because of how wide the band of feathers are that go all the way around. 16 Arlington is a great brand for the drama. Okay, they bring the heat every single time, and I love that they are available on Farfetch. If you were looking for a party wear, statement wear, much like Soleil's London, where it fits within that formal wear category, I think 16 Arlington does the same, but with a different type of style and aesthetic. They are very much design forward, and when I saw this skirt, I knew that I had to have it. Now, I did get this one in a UK 14. Again, something that the waist will definitely have to be taken in on, and that's why it's kind of sitting a little bit lower on my waist than it probably is intended to fit. So keep that in mind. It has stretch, and I may have been able to go down to a 12, but I feel most comfortable in a 14, and I don't mind getting the waist taken in. And for the office party, I could see you wearing this with a long blazer because I think the proportions are great. If you are a little kind of trepidatious about wearing something like that that's very short to work, then wear a longer blazer that kind of meets right at the hemline of the skirt, because then it also feels a bit conservative. It's like business up top and party on the bottom, literally. And if you do want to go a bit more casual, I would put it on with a moto jacket. There's something about this, it's just like, I don't even, this whole thing. Oh girl, let me just put on this skirt. Let me just show up. Oh, I have that thing to go to tonight. It's very irreverent in that way, right? Where you know you a baddie, you know you a 10, but you're just like, oh. Just showing up, doing the best that I can. Something I just pulled out the back of the closet. That's what that gives. But the whole time, you know you got a bust down look on. I love it. It's the pettiness of it all for me, okay? And also, let me shout out the shoes. These are by Saint Laurent. They are available at Farfetch, and for a pair of luxury shoes, I think the price point is pretty on par. The one thing I will say, however, is Saint Laurent shoes run notoriously small, and so go up if you can. I wear a 42. That's the biggest that they make, unfortunately. So they're not the most comfortable if you cannot go up a size. However, I thug that thing out because the sex appeal that this heel brings and what the patent leather does, and that's really important too, y'all, because with a neutral outfit, you want to mix as many textures as possible. The leather moto jacket, the silk top, the feathers, and then a patent leather shoe. Pop on a red lip, and you're out the door. Now, I mentioned wearing the skirt over the weekend to my friend's birthday party because for me, feathers on a skirt, on a mini skirt at that, it's just fun. And so it's a great way to also do a bit of contrast dressing because feathers are so over the top. What if we did it in a way that wasn't as dressy? What if we kind of pared it down? And speaking of irreverence, even wear it with a graphic tee. Child, please. You should be honored by my lateness. My presence is the present, right? It's the rich auntie showing up at the holiday function. You're wearing this to the holiday brunch. You're wearing this to your Friendsgiving, okay? Now, I am wearing it here with a pair of suede pumps. Let's not forget the role that a good old pump plays in our wardrobe. And I like to keep one around 4 times such as this, okay? We are in the cooler months. If you don't want to wear a boot, which you could, I think a black boot would have ate this up. But if you don't want to do that and you want to show as much leg as possible, a pump is the way to go. Keep you one of those in your wardrobe. Let's go now to sexy suiting. I'm doing a lot of alliteration here, and I hope you're catching it, okay? This took work. Sexy suiting, sexy suiting. Again, a black blazer this time of year is going to be a ram in a bush. It's going to be so important. It will be worth its weight in spades because you can dress it up a myriad of ways. But what I put it on top of, is this sheer shirt by Styling. I grabbed this from Farfetch last year. Now there is a long sleeved version that I am actively talking myself out of because I'm saying I have it in short sleeved. Do I need it in a long sleeve version? The answer may be yes. Y'all tell me down below because I feel like I do. Sheer instantly brings sex appeal, obviously. But let me tell you one thing. You go talk to me nice if I have feathers around my neck. I came to your function and there were feathers all up and through here. Then with this short hair, or if your hair is long, pull it up. Just give sleek, bam, angles, face. A drop earring. It's nasty, it's rude. And so because of that, because of the sheer unmitigated gall that we had to go there, we're gonna do a blazer. We're going to do a cropped, flowy, black pant. Okay, we're going to do that. And we're going to keep it simple with the footwork. Because what we want you to get into is the sheerness. Okay, a simple black strapless bra that has some lift. And the feathers. That's what we want to get you into. And these can both be pieces, you all, that obviously you wear day to day. Pieces that you possibly already have that you wear to work. You wore them to the conference last week. But wait a minute. I'm going to pull this top out and show you how to make this thing twerk. Now, I decided to do silver with this because what I wanted to bring out is this. All right. It is the new love of my life. I have been in love with Caperni for some time. What I find so interesting about them is the zipper that goes all the way around the bag. And with this one in particular, what I love is just the placement of the rhinestones. I think that this could have been done, honestly, cheaply, not as thoughtfully, pretty easy. But they took the time to strategically place these rhinestones. And for someone like me who is a bit type A, just a little bit, I notice every small little detail. And so the way that they are placed makes me feel like someone took their time on this. And I appreciate that because I am going to wear it to death. I already know. I want the feathers and I want the sheer to give you the sex appeal. But don't forget, I'm true to it, not new to it. And so I'm not done yet. Remember Kirk Franklin said it ain't over. Stomp. My people say. Now, because I am focused on things that are re-wearable, I'm not going to have a full kind of rhinestone gown, or I'm not going to do that in this outfit formula recommendation. I could because I do love that aesthetic, but I want these pieces to be re-wearable. So if I'm not going to put on a rhinestone dress, guess what's the next best thing? It is a bag, okay? Rhinestone bag, feathers around the neck. It's giving sheer as well. Let's go for an earring that's a statement. but not too over the top. And for me, it is the bulbous kind of teardrop style earring that you all know has been trending. Overall, I love this entire look, and I think the bag really, really set it off. Now let's get back to the clavicle. Okay, because I've heard people say, I don't like my arms, I don't like my nose, I don't like the texture of my hair. But I've never heard someone say, I don't like my clavicle. So I feel like it is a safe part of our body to say that we universally could show some great love to. All right, your clavicle, as I mentioned to Janae, in her Style on Lock series, that clavicle will get your bills paid. And if you're trying to ball out this holiday season, I dare you jump out here with a sexy clavicle moment. Classy clavicle is where we're going with this outfit formula for the holidays. Because with this age, I just found out how to pronounce this brand, by the way. I have been saying AJE for years, but I think it's Age. But with this Age off shoulder top, some of these outfits, I'm leaving myself speechless. Shondo, think about what it means to leave yourself, to take your own breath away. You look so good. That's what I want you to give this holiday season. We're going to end 2023 off right, okay? Age is a brand that is sold on Farfetch. Unfortunately, this top is sold out, but I found this one. I would even say that this one is better because it's long sleeved, and so it feels more kind of on par with holiday dressing, and it's still the same type of vibe, right? It is white. It looks like it's of an organza material or kind of a dressier fabric. It's off shoulder. It has some volume to the sleeves. It is a great look. And because I'm thinking about like our budgets in mind, this is the kind of top that I would love to welcome into my closet just as is, to be a stunt piece, because I know that I have something that is going to look great with it. Black trousers, for example, a black maxi skirt, a black mini skirt. But the way that I'm styling it here, that is my favorite back to contrast dressing, is with a pair of denim. These are by Margiela. They are the slit jeans. They are available on Farfetch. And in the jeans, I got them in a size 46, y'all. I don't know what that translates to. Again, a bit big in the waist, but they fit great in the hips and the butt. These actually give you a great butt. Like, they really, really do. I remember wearing these on a date, and it was like, oh. Yeah, they make the cakes cake, okay? And that's hard to do sometimes with high-waisted denim, but I feel like these hit just right. They are the perfect amount of kind of like relaxed, but also structured at the same time. People often say, I could just cut a pair of jeans. It's going to get the same thing. It's not. I hate to be the one to tell you. And I'm not saying that many designer items don't have great dupes. That's not what I'm saying. Or inspired by pieces. What I'm saying is, if you look carefully, it's not just the slits that make these jeans jean. It's also the slight balloon shape to them. And when we think about the proportions of having some volume up top in the classy clavicle moment, okay, having a nice puffy sleeve as well, what you want is for that thing to go like that right here. And the waist is cinched. And then it kind of goes back out like that. That's what we're here for. Okay, that's what we pay the designer prices for, because everybody ain't able. And I decided that since I'm dressy up top and casual in the middle, I'll go dressy on the shoes. So you see how I kind of like sandwich it together? And for the shoes, I'm going to go with these Jimmy Choo Bing sandals. Now this color isn't available on Farfetch, but they do have this style because it is a classic for Jimmy Choo. For me, I wanted to go with gold because we're talking about holiday dressing. But this black pair would also be actually a really, really good investment this season. They would go with pretty much everything that I mentioned today in this video. I love the rhinestones. I love the patent leather. And then, of course, I'm going to pull out as well my gold clutch. And then for accessories here, I did want to keep it simple. I'm wearing a necklace that kind of lays right on top of the front of my collarbone. And I'm also wearing just some simple hoops. Every single piercing, though, is activated. And so I don't know if that comes across on camera. But there's a lot going on as far as my ear candy is concerned. I've been loving the way that my stack is coming together. And I think because again, your eyes are going to be drawn to the top. I didn't want to do too much for jewelry, but I think the way that the gold kind of just like radiates from my ears to my necklace to my clutch to my shoes, it's a moment. And what would a holiday season and dressing be without the little black dress outfit formula? Little black dress. And the one that I am wearing is by Rabanne, formerly known as Paco Rabanne. They dropped the Paco and they have very much been trending lately as far as luxury designer brands are concerned. I love this dress, number one, because it is a universal staple. You cannot, in my opinion, go wrong with a black dress that fits your body well. But also because of the slight embellishments on it. So it's made from viscose and spandex. We love a naturally derived fabric in viscose, but also the spandex means that I have it in a size medium. It fits all the curves. But what it also does is, with the kind of ruching, it hides the midsection. And so if you are someone who wants to kind of have more of an hourglass or a slimming silhouette, this dress is going to do it for you. Ruching is a great way to kind of hide anything that you don't want to be seen, period. And for me, aside from the ruching, it also has these really dope silver buttons, and the bottom one's actually open. They're poppers. Because I think when we're talking about classic pieces, we want to find ways to make them more style forward, to make the basics unbasic, as Alicia says from I Know Lee. And I love that idea because that's what I'm always looking for. I'm looking for the piece that feels like a wardrobe essential, like a little black dress, but I'm looking for it with a twist. And I think that's what this Rabanne dress does. I am wearing it with the Caperni bag. Once again, I think what this does to an all black fit, it's unmatched. It's elite, okay? Because I want to make it holiday appropriate or give it a seasonal vibe. And so pairing it with that bag, I think, does the trick, as well as the patent leather sling back heels by Saint Laurent, which I think are very, very sexy. This dress is absolutely delightful, and it is something that I know I'm going to get so much wear out of. I am headed to Miami for Art Basel. There will be so many events around that time. I am sure this dress is going to be worn multiple times before the end of the year. And those are my holiday outfit formulas in collaboration with Farfetch. I will make sure that I link down below some of my favorites that are in each outfit formula. Don't worry, I will do the work for you so you don't have to worry about scouring through the website to find outfits that fit within these categories. If you love the video, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you are following me over on social media. You're tuned into my podcast, Justice, and I will see you good people across the internet. Peace.